Hello again and welcome back to the PhatPhish Guitar Studio. A bit of an odd video this one, but I wasn't planning on shooting anything today. I had a few messages come in over the past couple of days from people, because there are people following PhatPhish all over the world, and I had a few messages coming in just asking me how things are with me, what the situation is in the UK with regard to the whole coronavirus thing, because these are strange and troubling times. And first of all, yeah, thanks very much for the messages. They're very much appreciated. But it just kind of got me thinking about the impact that the coronavirus thing and all the knock-on effect, what it's having on the effect it's having on the music industry. Because if like me, you follow musicians on social media, you'll be seeing more and more messages now where people are posting things saying, sorry, because of travel restrictions or local restrictions on movement of people or gathering of people or whatever, we've had to cancel tours, we've had to cancel gigs, we just can't get out to do shows. And this is going to have a big impact on a lot of people, because this doesn't discriminate based on your status. It's affecting some big name musicians, but it's affecting just the guys that go and play at the local club every so often. If that club happens to be in an area that's locked down and people can't go out, then these people can't go out and play shows. They can't make money, because these are full-time working musicians. The business model for the music industry has changed dramatically in the last 10 years or so, whereby historically you could make it was theoretically possible to make a living just on album sales, but now there's so much more music being consumed by streaming. The way working musicians make a majority of their income, it's by going out and playing shows, selling tickets to concerts, people going to gigs and buying physical CDs, buying t-shirts, merchandise, that sort of thing. And when that opportunity to go out and play live and sell gig tickets and sell merchandise at gigs, when that's been taken away from a musician, they've lost their primary income stream. They're going to be thinking, well, how am I going to keep food on the table? How am I going to keep a roof over my head? Because we don't know how long this is going to go on for. It's certainly not going to be a flash and pan. We are going to have, that's certainly where I am in the UK, things are getting a little bit scary, and I think it's only just starting. We've got a good few months of this yet. So it just kind of got me thinking about the impact this is having on musicians. And what I would urge you to do, this isn't me passing around the begging bowl for me, touch wood, I'm okay, I've got other income streams, I'm okay for now. But what I would ask you to do is think about musicians that you like, your favourite artists, not the big megastars, just the honest, hard-working, independent little man musicians. Are they, if they're not being able to go out and play shows and that, what are they going to be doing for income? So I would urge you, seriously, I'm not going to preach to you and tell you what to do, but I would encourage you, if you can, sit down at your computer. If you're not already spending more time at home, you're about to be in a situation where you're spending a lot more time at home. Spend a little bit of that time, sit at your computer, go onto your favourite band's website, web store, whatever, buy a t-shirt, buy a CD, do something to give them a bit of financial support, because there's a lot of musicians are really, really going to struggle. I think for quite a while, until we're kind of back to normal and we can start going out and playing gigs again. I mean, it's affecting a whole lot of people other than just musicians, but I'm kind of thinking, as players of music, as consumers of music, what can we kind of do to help the overall situation? So if you can do that, I think that would be a very generous thing to do. Also, I was just watching a video by another guitarist that I know just before, and he was talking a little bit about how it's hard for musicians, because generally, and you probably get this if you're a musician, we're generally quite creative. People will like to be playing live music. We like to be creating stuff for people to consume. And if you had that taken away, it kind of messes with your mental state a little bit, because one of the main things that defines you as a musician is being able to play music for people. And if you can't do that, it's quite a challenging situation to be in. So if, again, think about your favourite musicians, your favourite artists. If they're not in a position to go out and interact with you through gigs, you can still interact with them. Go onto the Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Send them some comments, let them know you appreciate the work that the work that they do. You enjoy their music. Give them some support and say that you are hanging in there and you're looking forward to them seeing them coming out and doing tours. I know it probably sounds a little bit trite saying this, but for a lot of people, they are being hit really, really hard by this. And if we can do something to help, I think that would be a good thing to do. So yeah, it's like I say, strange and troubling times, but as the poster says, keep calm and carry on. We're going to have to carry on a little bit differently, I think, for a few months, but carry on we must. So I'm still going to be here making videos and teaching guitar over the medium of the internet, and I hope you'll be joining me for some of those videos. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye for now.